Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we will talk about Sri Lanka tourist visa. So Sri Lanka tourist visa is very easy for Indians. It can be applied online, and Sri Lanka calls the visa as ETA, Electronic Travel Authorization. So we will talk about how to get this ETA. So there is an official website to apply for this visa, and the requirement of documents is negligible because there is no requirement for uploading any photograph or even any scanned copy of passport. You just need to fill the details in their website, and that would be it. Okay, and the time taken to fill the website will be like hardly 10 minutes. So this makes the entire process very easy. So before we go to the website, let's talk about visa fees and the validity. So the visa fees is 20 US dollars, which is approximately 1700 Indian rupees, and the visa validity is for 3 months from the date of issue, and uh, but but the stay period for your visit should be less than or equal to 30 days. So in terms of currency, I would suggest you to carry US dollars with you because US dollars are widely accepted in Sri Lanka, and it will also work as an evidence of your sufficient funds for your stay in Sri Lanka. And like you don't need to carry Sri Lankan currency because it's already like very devalued currently, and it's best to carry US dollars. So let's go to the official website and see like how we can fill the form, and over to the website now. Go to Sri Lanka ETA website. You can simply type in Sri Lanka ETA in Google, and you will see several ads coming up, but you should ignore all these ads. And then you will see eta.gov.lk. This is the official website. So when I click on this, it takes me to firstly an alert on the website. So this is applicable for all ETA applicants. ETA processing fees will be revised from 1st December 2022, and these are the details for new ETS fees. That's fine. And second alert is as per their like latest health guidelines, uh, there is no requirement to produce any COVID-19 vaccination certificate. So the requirement to produce COVID-19 vaccination certificate by any person arriving to Sri Lanka via any airport or seaport is removed. The requirement to produce a pre boarding or on arrival COVID 19 negative certificate, that is also removed. So there is no requirement for both of these. And obviously, this third one is not applicable for Indians. So I will click OK. And then on the website, I'll select the English as my language, and further I will click on apply, and again there are some terms and conditions. So you should have a round trip ticket to show at the port of entry and evidence of sufficient funds to cover your expenses. So for the round trip ticket, you should have uh, both the side tickets, and you should have evidence of sufficient funds. So you can carry US dollars with you, that can work as your evidence, and even your credit and debit cards will also work in Sri Lanka. Then other things are like uh, nothing special. You can read through them, and then I'll click on I agree. Then it will show me tourist ETA. So either you can apply as an individual or as a group or even third party. So I'll click on apply for an individual and go through that process. Okay. So the first thing you have to fill is surname or family name, and after that you have to fill your first name, which is called as given name. Then you can select the title Mr., Mrs., Miss, whatever is applicable for you. Then you have to select date of birth, Then you have to select gender, nationality. So I'm making this video from India point of view. So you can select India here. Then are you fully vaccinated for COVID-19? Yes or no? And country or region of birth. Okay. Then occupation, filling this is not compulsory because there is no star here. Passport number, which is mentioned on your passport, passport issued date, that also you will find on your passport. Then passport expiry date, that is also available on your passport. Then further, like if a child is going along with you, then you can fill this detail, otherwise you can skip. And you have to enable this before filling this detail. Then further you need to provide some basic travel information, like where have you been during the last 14 days before this travel. So if you have been in India only for the last 14 days, you can select India. Visa required days, so either 30 or 180. So normally people will apply for 30 days. And intended arrival date, so this will be the arrival date whenever you are reaching Sri Lanka. And purpose of visit, so a sightseeing or holidaying if you are interested in a tourist visa. Then again, these three details are not compulsory as there is no star next to them. And then address line 1. This will be your address, current address in India, city, state, postal code, and country, which will be India only. Address in Sri Lanka. So you can fill the name and address of any of the hotel where you would be staying in Sri Lanka. If you are staying in multiple hotels, just fill the name and address of your any of your hotel. Okay. Then your email address and telephone number. So this telephone number you can fill your India telephone number. Then mobile number, fax number, that is not compulsory. Do you have a valid residence visa to Sri Lanka? This will be no. Are you currently in Sri Lanka with a valid ETA or obtained an extension of visa? No. So I'm telling all this from a general point of view, uh, which is like applicable for most of the people. And do you have a multiple entry visa to Sri Lanka? No. So once you just fill all these details, you can check mark this and go to next. So after this, it will whatever details you have filled, it will show that details. If the details are fine and there is no incorrect information which you might have filled by mistake, then you can confirm. And once you confirm, it will take you to the payment page. And in on the payment page, it will give you option to pay through Mastercard or Visa or American Express. So these are the three cards through which you can pay the fees. And ensure that the card which you're using, there is international transactions are enabled on that card. And then you can pay the fees. And once that is done, you will receive an email. I'll just show you the screenshot of that email. Thank you for watching my video, and I would definitely recommend visiting Sri Lanka. It is a very beautiful place, and I visited Sri Lanka for approximately 9 days and covered a lot of cities. I hope you enjoy your trip to Sri Lanka, and stay tuned to my channel. Please subscribe and like my video. Thank you.